Hi guys, it's Engelbert here, and I'm sorry for the delay, for the long hiatus. I had to be a bit selfish and I was a bit lazy, and I haven't done stuff since 3 years, so I really apologize about that. But you've seen my activities on Twitter, and I wanted to go back to it, to go back to the old way of making videos, just restart my channel again. And I thought, what a better way to just showcase some obscure indies, and other things. So this is going to be a new video, a new series that I'm thinking of doing. It's made quite cheaply, but you see now at this moment I'm doing with a mobile phone. Actually, this video with a mobile phone. So I just want to pick it up, show you some games. Of course, the actual gameplay footage will be recorded, so not with a mobile, but something like the OBS or something like that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get it started.
This is Super Star Path, the first game released by DYA Games, makers of Bot Vice and Strikey Sisters. Much like the latter releases, this is a retro-inspired game that has been subjected to obscurities of Steam's indie scene. The game can be described as a bullet hell puzzler, because the way you progress in the game, you have to clear out your path, hence the path in Super Star Path, and the star because space, and the super because retro. It reminds me a lot of the old DOS games, with a tinge of SNES and PC Engine sprinkled on top and a hint of Bejeweled. You start out the game with a voice introduction to the story, followed by the menu and the actual planet and ship selection. In the middle you have the ships, each with their abilities and stats, shield, power and speed. At the time of this video I haven't completed all the planets and got all the collectibles, so I apologize in advance.
Mission start.
You start out in an empty field. You will encounter your first aliens. The first time you will shoot them, you will notice that some of the aliens freeze. The point of the game is to clear the path by shooting aliens grouped by the same color, effectively clearing your path. You can't blindly shoot them as you will effectively block your path, so be careful with that.
I can't destroy those crystallized aliens.
You'll have some obstacles like flying bats, turrets, blockades, flamethrowers, balls with retractable spikes, and mines blocking you too. During your clearing, you will receive gems that are the in-game money to buy the ships, and you will see special type of enemies that will drop these emeralds and the power-ups. At the time of this quick review, I haven't seen what kind of reward you get to collect all the emerald, but you do get a nice achievement. At the end of the path, you reach the boss. The bosses are the bullet hell part of the game, and there are about 5 or 6 of them.
Oh, this has gotta be a joke.
The patterns aren't too bad to memorize. The only issue is with the speed of your ship, which can be upgraded anyway. In addition to the bullets, the bosses will spawn enemies that will shoot at you too, so rely on your reflexes and patience. Do remember that if you die, you will have to go through the path again. Graphics are nice and pixely, and quite colourful. Yes, colours are a big part of the puzzle side of the game, but they aren't bloated and confusing. Even the boss battles, with all the bullets being shot, are nice and clear, which is always hard to balance with this type of games. The soundtrack is highly reminiscent of DOS games, and I would describe it as a mix between Tyrion, Just Jackrabbit and Rathalos. All great games if you haven't played them. It's very similar to mod music, or the chiptune music you get in Keygens. It's catchy, not repetitive, and it's definitely listenable during your normal activities like work. It's catchy, not repetitive, and it's definitely listenable during your normal activities like work, gym, or even house, homework, whatever.
Mission start.
Overall, this game is a highly recommended play if you're in the mood of does like games. It's cheap, 79p at the time of this review, and perfect for short plays. Make sure to look out also for the other releases by this company.
I can't